Good morning. It is 4:20, 2022. I am 12 years off of alcohol. I consider myself to be one of those alcoholics that break out in handcuffs and end up in jail and things like that. So I gave up alcohol 12 years ago, and today is my celebration day. I'm on my way to the gas station again. Yes, I know, I'm always on my way to the gas station. Smoke a cigarette. Another addiction. Yes, I heard you, Tanner. Yeah, I know. And I know Tanner's not listening anyway, but maybe he is. I'm not getting any views, so I don't know who's listening and who's not. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, I've got 192 to the tank right now. I'll be at a little over 200 when I show up at the gas station. I'm gonna stop and get some treats for me and my friends to celebrate my birthday. I'm tired today. I really didn't want to get up, but I want to start my morning with some friends, so I think it's important. I think it's really important. Hope whoever watched the video last night enjoyed it. I had a 5-minute clip of Katie and Emmy on there last night. Katie is my blind American Eskimo who had a stroke in December, and Emmy is my 3-year-old husky mix. And when I walked out into the living room, Emmy saw Katie laying on her towel with her arm over her chew bone, and Emmy went to the toy box and pulled a ball out and said, "Here, play with this," instead of her laying on the towel and the chew bone, because that's her favorite towel and that's her favorite chew bone. So she was trying to, have her play with something else out of her box, and Katie just wasn't having it. She didn't want to move. So that's what that clip was about. It was kind of funny. And I'm gonna try and cut this short. First order of the morning, Starbucks, 1080, mile and a half. Second delivery, $7.92. Uber Eats, McDonald's. Got an order for Doordash, 4 miles, $7.75, but Uber Eats was 3.5 miles for $7.92. So this is a little bit more money, a little less miles, so I'm taking that. Opposite directions, otherwise I would have $7 first hour. Bagels picked up on my way to the customers. Okay, hidden tip $1.50. Volkswagen. DoorDash, $4.50. Toby, trash. No thank you. I don't work for free. So far, DoorDash, 13.5 miles, $15. Leaving the second hour with $20.43 for the second hour. $27 for the first hour, $47. short trips and low pay. I drive a 2019 Honda CRV, and the last few days, when I go to start the car, I have the button first. So last few days when I go to start the car, sometimes I have to push it. So let's say I take 4 orders for $5 a week. Okay, that's 8 times that I have to push that button. If the ignition is working normally, that is 16 times to 32 times that I have to push that button if the ignition is not working normally. So we increase the amount of times that I'm pushing that button. We are speeding up the time that I have to replace that button. And that button is going to be anywhere between $600 to $1,000 to replace. Okay, so you take, let's say, take $4 orders. You make $12. Let's say you're driving, I don't know, let's say, 10 miles for $12, right? So, well, the gas prices here are $6, so $6 is going to go to my tank. I put $4 towards the ignition, and I don't have any money to do it. So that's why, expensive. I know how much it costs to replace the igniter because I did on my last vehicle. Oil changes for me. I get the tires rotated. I get an oil change, synthetic oil change. It's $54 a month. I get, you do spark plugs, all that stuff. Minor to major tune-up is going to be anywhere between 100 and 150, somewhere around there. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. You take, $150 to $200 a week for gas. My rent is $800 a month. My utilities are $300 a month. I do have a car payment for this, and I pay more than the car payment because of the depreciation. So as soon as, my car payment is $443 a month. Well, I give an extra $125 a month so that when the car dies, it's paid off. So I actually pay $600 for a car payment, even though it's only $450. So expenses. I always keep expenses in mind. Always. And my back end. Whether I'm drinking Pete's coffee or whether I'm getting my nails done or whatever, those aren't my absolute necessity on expenses. My absolute necessity on expenses is about $4,000 a month, and I bring in 75, or 3,500. But you also got to take out $1,200 a month for taxes. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. Okay. So we're gonna drop off Scratch Bakery right now. Hopefully we get something from Uber Eats or Doordash next. It's 10 o'clock, so we should be getting busy really, really soon. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on drive expenses.
Waiting for orders, waiting for orders. Waiting for orders. 30-second video of waiting for orders.
Uber Eats, 16.8 miles for $16.75. Okay. Move over the dog sit here. Oh, secure. 82 with Doordash, 39 with Uber Eats. And I work until 2:30 today. I work till 2:30 today. 2:30. 2:30. Driving 5 miles right now, 1275. Doordash, out of zone. But they just gave me a $27 bingo, so I'm leaving the zone. I'm being nice, I guess. Not more than 6 miles. Not doing more than 6 miles today. Yeah, not doing more than 6 miles today. Yeah. So, crack check. This is a chicken place in Costa Mesa, and it's off of 17th Street and Orange, and they're saying on most of their shirts, which is on the back of my shirt, says "Pluck off, I'm hangry," and a lot of people love this shirt. It cost me about $22, and I could write it off on my taxes as advertisement for the restaurants that I pick up from. I can also write it off as clothing for work. And so yeah, I love this shirt. It's cozy, it's soft, it's comfy. Yeah, I know I'm being crazy right now because my dark passenger is punching me in my gut. My dark passenger is a really, really big, fat knot in the middle of my back. And I have gotten about 4 massages. I've been doing exercises at night. I've been doing physical therapy, chiropractics, and for about 6.5, 7 weeks now, I'm still there. So, and I have been prescribed pain medication, but I don't want it that being done. So I am trying to make light of a very, very tough situation. I'm just trying to wish it away, 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 wish it away now, wish it away, wish it away. Yeah. So yeah, when this started, taking half a pill every 4 or 5 hours, and that's all I really need is a half a pill every 4 or 5 hours. But if the apps are going to push me to the edge where I absolutely have to have the medication, I'm going to have to step back on the trips I accept. Otherwise, the apps are going to turn me into a workout, and I don't want to be a workout. So I either have to scale back on the trips and scale back on the finances, or take medication when I make the longer trips or the heavy trips, which I don't want to do. So this is where I'm at today on Wednesday, April 20th, 2020, as I am fighting against the apps for my health and my sobriety. So let's fight. Let's box it out. Boxing. Okay, so I am I'm driving to Costa Mesa right now. I'm gonna drop this off. Hopefully I get a Doordash going back to Newport Beach. We get there's a lot of catering orders and regular orders in between here and Costa Mesa, here Costa Mesa and Fashion Island. There is, and it's constant. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Crack Shack, Greenleaf, Kitchen, Mendocino Farms, Pickup Sticks, Chipotle, 17th Street Deli, Massimo Pizza. These are all the ones in Costa Mesa on 17th Street. And then, of course, we've got over there, we've got P.F. Chang's Cheesecake Factory, True Food, Chick-fil-A, Rose Bakery, Gary's Deli, Panini, so there's just a ton. There's a ton of restaurants. About, 3.5 years ago, it was pre-pandemic, it was like a year before the pandemic hit. Doordash had Newport Beach and Costa Mesa as being one thing. And then they had Irvine and Santa Ana as being the second thing. And I guess they weren't catering enough to low income like Santa Ana and Irvine being student housing and stuff like that. So they split the zone, and my acceptance rate used to be between 55 and 60% because I love driving back and forth from the coast to coast, But then they changed it. They cut it. They made the zones different, and they made Costa Mesa, Santa Ana, and then they made Newport Beach, Irvine. So if I'm in Newport Beach on the west side, I'm not in Newport Beach. I'm not in the Newport Beach zone. If I'm in, South Costa Mesa, I'm not in the Newport Beach zone. Even though they want to send us here constantly. And if I'm in Irvine, I'm not in the, I'm in the Newport Beach zone, even though it's Irvine. So, when they did that, my acceptance rate went from 55% to about 25%, because Santa Ana is not a safe place to deliver food. Not to mention it doesn't pay very well. If I schedule into Newport Beach, student housing most of the time doesn't pay very well. So they split the zones, and they were offering a lot less money, even though we were delivering in areas with $8 to $15 million homes. Like, no. No. I'm not okay with this. And I would get so mad because I didn't like that my acceptance rate dropped so much, because to me it showed me that the company wasn't working with us drivers. They were doing everything for themselves. And I came down here for a reason. I totally came down here for a reason. And that reason was it was better pay. I wasn't going to come down here and make the same money that I was making, in Anaheim or Garden Grove, because Anaheim, Garden Grove, I was, they're reckless drivers and very low pay and hardly any tips and all that stuff, and it wasn't profitable. I was losing being a driver, and I don't want to lose money being a driver. I want it to be profitable. Last year I made, without the settlements, last year I made $87 grand and my profit was 45. So I think I did pretty good. You know, as far as that went. I think I did pretty good, except for the stupid accidents I get into. And I'm trying to do way better at that. It's not easy because of my back, because of my migraines. It's not easy to be 100% here. I suffer from massive chronic pain, so it's really not easy. I'm trying to really trying to do it. 88, 80, yep, I'm here. Okay. So, yeah. Jabman offered me a 1084 for, 10 miles for $6.75. Uber Eats, 1084 for 3.5 miles. Taking the Uber Eats, I am screwing off the Doordash. And, that's what they get for putting me in a different zone. Is I'm not going to take their 10-mile trips for 6 months.
Busy place. This is Irvine, Michelson, and Jamboree. It's right down the street from the UCI, or University of Irvine. Lots of offices.
Physical therapy is at 2:30. I have to remember that. So I'm working until 2, not 2:30. Working until 2. Got to drive out to Fountain Valley, do my appointment, and then back to work at 3:30. So, but I'm trying to get, no, I'm not going to take $5 orders, Uber. I'm trying to get to my 1,200 mark before I head over there. Now, how I went from 6 to 12. Okay, so California's got Prop 22, and I do a lot of Uber and Doordash batches. So, and Uber pays Prop 22 every 2 weeks. So I got $377 from Uber Eats for Prop 22 pay. And I usually get anywhere between 50 to 150 a week from Doordash for Prop 22 pay. Prop 22 averages out minimum wage and 30 cents an hour for the area you're in California, and whatever they didn't pay you for that week, they owe you. We also fought for healthcare reimbursement. They don't pay for our healthcare; it's reimbursements for healthcare. So, but you have to be considered a full part-time driver or full-time driver. Full-time drivers do 25 active hours a week, and part-time drivers do 15 active hours a week. I average about 20 active hours a week with both companies. So I get $600 per quarter. That's every 3 months. I get $600 from Uber Eats, and I get $600 from Doordash. I pay $270 a month for insurance. I pay $35 a week for physical therapy to help my back right now. Once my visits are done with the chiropractor, I'll probably be buying another package from them, which is going to be another couple $100 for them to help me with this pain. And then my orthopedic specialist is $75 a visit. And my neurologist for the chronic migraines is also $75 a visit. So my medical is not cheap. And if I want to continue to drive, I have to pay for medical. So that $1,200 per quarter helps a little bit. I still have to pay taxes on it though. I have to pay a lot of taxes on it. I get a little bit of a supplement from the state on that, because I think normally it's a $700. I think it's a $700 a month insurance, and I pay $270. So I'm getting help, but based on my income. So if I hit, like if I was Bud Soda and I started hitting that $100, $150, $200 mark, my insurance would be anywhere between $350 to $400 a month. If I keep it under the 85, 90 grand range, I'm still, after expenses, I'm still under the 50 grand range. So so I get more help from the state for that, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense or not. I know it doesn't make sense for some states. So yeah, that's great. 8 miles, $8. Not gonna happen. Orders 2, $10, 10 mile, and Uber Eats 2, $4, 4 miles. No thank you. I'll pass. I think I'm gonna go back to Newport Beach. I think the well is dry in Irvine. Alright, I'm gonna try one more spot in Irvine, and then I'm heading back to Newport Beach. We'll see if I make that goal by 2 o'clock or not. I don't know. It's not looking like it, but we'll see. I've been wrong before. We got an hour and a half, right? I kill you! I kill you! I kill you! I kill you! As you can see, I did 310 deliveries today. I have 1301.04 for the week. Due to Prop 22, I got $377 from Uber Eats for the last 2 weeks. This week I've done 49 deliveries with Doordash, 33 deliveries with Uber Eats. It was a total of 82 deliveries this week. 561.88 with Doordash, 735.11 with Uber Eats, $4.05 today for gas. I've spent $120.16 on gas, and that is my totals. These are all the restaurants I went to today, and that's it.